Oh, long time no see.
Yeah, you all right? You good? Everything is fine?
Yeah, yep. Just been busy, you know.
Yeah.
Big podcast money.
Let's talk about it. This podcast.
Let's talk about that. Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk About That. I'm your co-host Tony.
And I'm Martin. It's been a while since we've talked, Tony.
Yes, it has.
Yeah, we did some pre-recording and stuff like that, and stuff has happened. I just zoomed out for a bit, forgot what to say. Please take over.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, we thought we'd talk about just some of the events in our lives over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah,
I know
that's it. Yeah.
Martin, I know you had a really fun time. Want to tell us about Denmark?
Yeah. Last Saturday, early in the morning, we took the ferry from Larvik to Hirtshals in Denmark. We had a car ride down to I would say quite the center of Denmark, to Billund. And Billund is famous for one thing in particular, and that's Legoland, and where the Legos was invented. And I've seen that the Legoland in at least in London or Windsor or wherever Windsor is way bigger.
Really?
But still, this is kind of the original thing. This came first, and they still have some of the attractions they had when it opened. They still have that. So my mom was there for the first time in the 70s. So it's been around for a while, and they still have some of that. They have these replicas of it's called Midtown, and they have these replicas of these oil rigs, and they have towns. You can see that it is the docks in Bergen in Norway. You can see that it is space shuttles. You can see it's the Eiffel Tower, everything, the castles of Switzerland and stuff like that. You can see exactly what it is. And something that's quite interesting is they have these signs on each piece that describes when it was built and how many pieces they used. And for this one castle, they used over 40,000 Lego pieces.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's hard to understand how much time that takes and how much engineering or thinking to make everything fit together. Also, there are, of course, moving parts like boats and cranes and trains, cars that moves and drives around and stuff like that. It's it's awesome. But that's only one attraction of many in Legoland. Yeah, it was fun. I'm not a big fan of roller coasters and stuff like that, but my daughter obviously is.
So, what other kind of exhibits did they have? I'm sorry, I've got a cat scratching the wall.
It's our mascot.
Yes.
Oh, they have different.
Sorry, had to throw something at him.
Different themes. This is one theme with the tiny towns, and then they have Duplo Land, which is the bigger Lego pieces, where the roller coasters, and you can drive cars and stuff like that. A small driver's school thingy. And there are themes going on, like you have the Western Land, whatever it's called, where we actually have Sitting Bull statue in Lego. Huge thing. I think I showed it to you on Snapchat. And you have also the monuments on of your presidents. What's it called?
Oh, Mount Rushmore?
Mount Rushmore. Yeah, you have those up there, and there is a button where you can push, and then they say Legoland land. It's amazing. There's a haunted house. There is a pirate land where everything is pirate themed. There is adventure land where it's adventure themed. I mean, it's restaurants or like eating places, and all around there is small Lego creatures or yeah, stuff like that. You can look up on a tree and you see a bird. It's made of Legos. You can see on the sign they're sitting 3 owls and made of Legos. It's fun. It's really fun, and it's been a long time since I bought Legos, but I'm familiar with stuff they have. Like, oh, I had that one, and this is something I remember. I remember these pieces and stuff like. It's yeah. We spent the first day. We spent about 4 or 5 hours, and the next day we were about 2 hours, I think, 1.5, just to do something we really wanted to do the first day.
Sure.
But if you want to do everything, you could spend probably the whole day there, even though it's not that big, but it's big. Yeah, that's kind of what we did there. And I went for a walk and some small stuff. We didn't do that much. It was a trip to go to Legoland, mainly. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the fun thing, and the kids enjoyed it.
Yeah, definitely. Our oldest, she was ecstatic the whole time, and our youngest too. He enjoyed himself. He did, even though it's just 10 months. Yeah, he had fun.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
lots of weird things to see.
Yeah, everything is new. So, what about you? You did some singing, I think.
Yeah, I've been it's been a barbershop intensive last couple weekends. So not yesterday, but last weekend, last weekend, I guess it was a whole weekend. I was at a thing called the Northern Pines Harmony Brigade, which is an event where basically everyone learns 12 songs in advance, like on their part. We get learning tracks and music, and we spend months. We have months to learn it and perfect it and stuff like that. And then we get together at a hotel, and everyone gets these like colored lanyards that indicate what part you sing.
Yeah, because you have like different tones. Yeah, someone on bass and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you got the bass, the baritone, the tenor, and the lead. Those are the 4 barbershop parts. And so since you can see what everyone's necklace, the color of their lanyard indicates what part they sing. So it's like, oh, I need a tenor. I see this person has a yellow thing. And so a big sort of draw of the weekend is just like kind of going around and singing with everybody and forming random quartets and stuff.
That's awesome. I bet you're also forming new friendships.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we've met a lot of people through Brigade. And then there's a quartet competition where they basically randomly put together quartets out of everyone that came and assign them randomly one of the songs. And then we always have like a guest quartet that comes in, like usually a bigger name quartet, and that we hire to come and act as our judges. And I don't know, it's a lot of fun. Like the contest is not very what's the word? It's very subjective, very random.
Yeah. It's not a big deal, but it's fun, and it's even funnier if you win, kind of thing. Yeah.
So, and then we do a concert on Saturday night for people. So my parents came up and listened to that. It was pretty well attended this year.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
It sounds fun. I mean, if you like singing with random people, I mean.
Yeah. I was thinking here, I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna see if this works. I don't know if this works. It might be a terrible idea, but I'm gonna try.
Just try. We're open to new things, aren't we?
Oh, come on. Share computer sound, movies and TV. I think that's where it would be.
You want to share the screen or something? Oh.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Can you see this video here?
Yeah, I can see the video, and I can see you. You are there. Yeah, this is awesome. You're a technical genius.
Yeah, we'll see how this works. This is us performing on the show. This is my established quartet, Just One More.
Awesome.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
So, anyways, give you.
That's awesome, Tony. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, just give you sort of an confirm, stop sharing. There you go. Yeah, just give you sort of an idea of what we sounded like and stuff like that. It's a really fun weekend. I really enjoy it every year. And then yesterday was the annual show for the chorus that I sing with, the Barbershop Chorus.
Yeah, right. You're in the chorus too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is how I met up with the other people in my quartet. So they're all members of that chorus, and we had my quartet sung a few songs in the show, and we served as the openers for our kind of big name guest quartet. Quartet called Midtown, who placed I think like 6th in internationals last year or something like that. So pretty big name.
Yeah, that's a big name in the community. I mean, I haven't heard any names, but in the community they're gotta be big. Yeah.
Yeah, it's well, and for Brigade, we actually got a really big name. A group called the Newfangled Four. They do a lot of really comedic barbershop music. It's really good.
Is it comedic because of the lyrics or because of the theatrical stuff?
Some of each.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a very talented quartet. I mean, all of our guest quartets are, but yeah. So I don't know. I've sung a lot of barbershop over the last few weeks, and I'm ready for a break for a little bit.
Yeah, because you're kind of tired in the throat, not sore, but yeah.
I mean, somewhat, but that heals quick. Mentally, I'm tired from it all at this point.
Yeah. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, although we have to put together. My quartet gets the weirdest gigs. When I first started singing barbershop, I thought that like it's going to be okay. We're going to sing for retirement homes and nursing homes and assisted care facilities, and that's going to be the main thing. And at first, it sort of was, but like we've done so many weird gigs, like. We sang at a movie theater, a few weeks ago. You sang at a bachelorette party once. We sang at this event in Illinois where we were like up on this weird podium while people were racing past us. I don't know. We get
that sounds ridiculous. Yeah.
We just get these weird gigs, and it's awesome. But this one in particular, it's for a library in Arkansas. Which is about 4 states under me. I see you looking up the map right now.
Yeah. I have to look it up to see exactly how far. I mean, everything. Yeah. I know where New York is. I know where Washington is and stuff like that. But
sure.
Yeah, we do not learn all the states. I suddenly saw the moon.
Understandable. But so they hired us actually last year. They like had a grand reopening, and they hired us to make a video, like to put on their Facebook page for the grand reopening or something. And this year they hired us again to do another video for them. So
that's amazing.
It's just this weird relationship with this library in Arkansas. It's just.
I mean, if that. I mean, it's not a podcast now. But it should be like our weird relationship with the library in Arkansas. Yeah, it sounds amazing. Or a documentary or something like that.
Yeah,
It sounds amazing. I would definitely watch that 2 times.
Well, the video we did last year is publicly available on their Facebook page. I don't know that you do Facebook much. I don't do
No,
Facebook.
I haven't had Facebook since I can't remember. It's a long time ago.
Yeah, I'm old enough to remember when I was in college. It was a really big deal when my college finally got added to Facebook, because those were back in the days where you had to be a student to be on Facebook, and it like had to be enabled for school, which is people these days, kids these days, and
kids these days. I mean, I think I got Facebook 2008, 2009 or something like that. Yeah. I mean, I started school at 2000, so in eighth or ninth grade, I think I got Facebook. Yeah.
Okay.
And it lasted for about 10 years. Yeah.
Yeah, I was into it for a while, but yeah, it's been a long time since I've posted anything to it at all.
Yeah.
I only go on for official quartet business, because my quartet, of course, has a Facebook group.
Yeah,
so.
for a long time that was the only reason I had Facebook too, because me and my bud were making like tables and furniture stuff, and we did that through kind of Craigslist stuff in Norway called finn.no, and through Facebook. But yeah, that's also been a couple of years ago now, so I haven't had it since. I'm the weird one at work who does not have Facebook, but I'm kind of used to being the weird one.
Yeah. I'm with you. I just don't do social media in general. The closest thing I do to social media is Reddit, and even that I don't do that much.
Yeah, so. and people are actually considering. Oh, not actually. I mean, Snapchat is also a community. I guess they're trying to compete with kind of TikTok and stuff like that. I think with all these ads and all the stuff you can see on the My Story page with all of these random people who are trying to make a name of themselves, and then you have the professionals that are on every platform.
Literally, the only thing I do on Snapchat is talk to you.
Yeah, I feel privileged.
That's literally it.
Yeah. I mean, if it was cheaper, I would probably text you.
Oh, does it cost you money to send texts?
No, but if I should send to the US, it would probably cost something to send abroad. I don't know, but possibly to the US. I don't know. I don't think it costs money to send in Scandinavia, but to the US, I think it would be a price.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, from a technical standpoint, it's interesting because, of course, we can connect to each other over the internet on our phones for no additional cost. But text messages, I guess, go through a different system. I don't know. It's weird. We should do that sometime.
Here, I just called SMS to USA and my operator, and it cost about. Let's convert that to the US money. One SMS costs about 15 cents.
Yeah. Rough.
So it would be expensive after all when you send like 10.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
it would be worth it. It's easier by Reddit or Snapchat or whatever. But guess what? We drifted away from our main theme again.
Oh, well.
I mean, Legoland is awesome.
What's that? Oh, yeah, that's great. So, is there a highlight, like the best thing you saw while you were there? What do you think was your favorite?
I saw a wild rabbit. I was out
Yellow white rabbit?
No, it was brown. But I wouldn't say that's a highlight, but it's something you remember kind of distinctly from the rest. I as you know, I like to go out to hike and go for a walk. So I did that early in the morning on day 2, and I went for about 1.5 metric miles, like 14 kilometers. My plan was to just walk around there with all the cabins and stuff, but I ended up walking way further, and like 10 meters from the cabin, I saw this rabbit jumping, and I have it on film, and it's on YouTube already. It's awesome. Walking around, it's so silent. I mean, we were actually lucky to have this off-season visit. It's off-season, and we came late on or midday on Saturday, so it's people went home when we woke up on Sunday. That's awesome. So it wasn't much people there at all. I mean, the whole like place is like with 15 to 1800 cabins, so it's quite a big place, and they have an airport. They have Lalandia, which is it's what's called like this. It's a brand kind of thing of. They have different locations of cabins and water parks and stuff like that. And this exactly spot had this called the Aqua Dome, where they have Scandinavia's largest water slide indoor or whatever. Yeah. Nice. I didn't go there. I went to a trip with my father to a town next over, but the girls, they went in to take a swim in the water park, and it was awesome. They said, yeah.
Oh, indoor water parks are always fun, or water parks in general.
Can't remember the last time I was in a water park or a swimming pool. It's been years, many years. Wow.
Yeah, we have there's a community pool in our neighborhood.
Yeah, I was about to mention that. It's just like a stone throw away from you.
Yeah, it's a very short, it's like half a block from us at most. It's going to be opening for the year in a couple of weeks, so I'm sure we'll be spending a lot of time down there.
Yeah, sure. But how is that maintained? Is it like you guys pay a fee or something, and you're in on it, kind of thing?
Yeah, we're part of a homeowners association, HOA, which we pay a monthly fee that handles all sorts of different things. So
yeah,
and like one of them is maintenance of the pool and the park and stuff like that.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, you yesterday I spent about an hour mowing the lawn. You don't need to do that.
Yeah, that was mowing the lawn was me and my wife's like least favorite chore back in the old house, and so one of the selling points was that the HOA, the HOA handles lawn mowing and snow removal, so we just don't have to worry about it anymore, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, if I should have one to move all the snow, I would pay about 30 to 50,000 a year, just for the snow.
That's how much you'd be willing to pay, or that's how much you would have to pay?
That's the least I would have to pay, I guess. 30. That'd be 3,000 USD.
Oh, that's a lot. I mean,
everyone around here has a tractor. I mean, so they're using that one, and they're moving snow for the city and private shop owners and stuff like that. So they're naturally expensive because they have a lot to do. So
sure, yeah. There's a lot of snow removal services in our area, because of course we get a lot of snow here. I mean, you do too.
Yeah. Nah, you get much more. I mean, we're so close to the sea, so with all the salt water and the wind and stuff like that, we get the snow, and the next morning it's gone.
Yeah. we get some accumulation, I'll tell you that much. It's funny. I may have mentioned it before, but people sometimes view like people from the Midwest as having, like special powers about the snow. I know one of the guys I used to work with was doing like a training thing down in Atlanta, which is way in the south, and they got like 2 inches of snow or something like that, and everyone,
yeah,
and everyone was freaking out, and except for my coworker, and I guess they said to him something, like, well, of course you're not afraid of it. You've got a plow that comes through whenever you get a half an inch of snow and whatever. And he says, no, you don't understand. If it only snows a half an inch, they don't plow. It's like they all piled into a car, and he took them.
I mean,
the winter driving skills are real.
I do not remember, but I've heard the same thing is in Denmark. There's no snow in Denmark because it's all flat. They'll blow away. And there was a time where they sent like used snow blowing machines down to Denmark from Norway to help them because they got like, I think it was half a meter with snow. It's this much. And it was total chaos. I mean, they do not have like studded tires like we do. And there was total chaos. Yeah. It's.
I think the studded tires might actually be illegal in Minnesota. I'm not 100% sure.
It's actually you have to pay a fee to drive into the bigger cities here if you have studded tires. Yeah, because when you're using all the salt and all that stuff that destroys the environment and stuff like that, it's the asphalt is it's ice free and almost dry at some areas, and with the studded tires you will get all the dust up, and that's even worse than exhaust these days. So I understand that, but out here in the rural areas, if you're trying to drive without studded tires, you might get stuck. Although we do not have studded tires now on the new car, but sometimes it would be. They're good snow moving services around here. So
we're probably a lot flatter land wise than you guys, so we don't have to worry too much about going up like mountainous hills and stuff like that.
I mean, up to my house it's 70 meters of road. Yeah, so
a little different situation, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. I think Minnesota is quite close to Denmark when it comes to landscapes. The highest peak in Denmark, I think, was about 160 meters, 170 meters high. That's the highest peak in Denmark, 160 meters and 70 meters or something.
Yeah, we might have something like that here too. Interesting. Well, I think that that about fills everyone in on our weekends and some more random things as we have to do.
Midwestern style, right?
Yeah. We are sort of reaching the end of our sort of new shorter podcast time, so we are going to let you go for the time being. Any final thoughts from you, Martin?
Not in particular. Just remember to tune in, listen to us, and if you have listened to all the podcasts, start over again with episode 1.
You'll find the hidden codes that we've placed throughout.
Yeah, I mean the second letter in the first word we say in the third. Yeah, something. I mean, you could find something. I mean, the conspiracy theorists would find something. But hit that bell icon and follow us on whatever platform you're using, whether it be YouTube or Spotify or Google Podcast or whatever. Yeah. Hit us up with the comments or just an email or something like that. We would love to hear from someone.
Yep. We're friendly. We're friendly people.
Yeah, at least we try. We try to be. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see you all next time.
Next time. Bye.